So hi everyone, good morning. So right now we're here again. So this is my son. Say hi daddy, we're here in the kitchen. Okay, so my son doesn't want to go to stay in his crib, so I don't have a choice not to carry him because the water is already boiling. So I need to push through with my cooking. So first of all guys, I just want to share to you the pot that we are using is made of salad master. Okay, so can you see the name? No, it doesn't see. So yeah, as I said, it's a salad master. It's made of titanium. If you know the steel that they use to those people with emergencies, like those broken arms or broken backbone, like that, they changed that with titanium, which they made some pot made of titanium. So this is the one we're using. It's a kind of a very expensive type of cooking pots, but they said it's very healthy. So yeah, we try to grab some and we notice it's good. So one set of this is the cheapest one that they have. It's almost 5,000. So that's the set that we got. So guys, if you want to have this type of product, maybe just give us a call. Okay, so my number is 647-515-7141 if in case you want to get some. Okay, here we go guys. So what we're trying to show you today is how to cook what curry? What kind of food is this, anak? We called it Filipino pork sinigang. Okay. Sinigang, it's a bit a sour soup. It's a sour taste, okay? But it tastes good. Okay. So here we go guys. We're going to show you. So right now I'm already boiling water. And it's here we go. Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh Jesus Christ. So the first thing you need to do here is you put the ginger, and which I already prepared some ginger here. It's ginger. Put the ginger to boil, and some garlic. So this is my version of sinigang. Okay. Then I add my onion. Yeah. So I cut the onion into small chunks because I want the onion to be super like mushy after that. For my style of cooking, I use a lot of ginger because I want the ginger to be very strong onto my cooking, to all the food that I'm making. So because I worked in Hong Kong before, and I have this employer that everything that we cook, every food that we make, we have a lot of ginger on it. So he said ginger is very healthy. So since then, I adopted that kind of cooking. Okay, so we're just waiting for the water to boil. And then I will put the pork chunks. So the pork chunks that we got is the one with bone. Okay, so kudos to my husband. He's the one who's doing the grocery for us. So thank for him. He, I just tell him what I want to eat. Example this, I told him that I want to have a pork sinigang. So just go to the market, to the grocery store. So we are very near to a TNT Chinese store in which they sell a lot of food. They cater for Chinese, Filipinos, Korean, and for those like English food also. So they sell a lot of variety foods. So because that's the nearest store to us, so that's our favorite grocery store, right, Kade? Yeah. So I want to show you what I'm doing right now is I'm boiling that. So if that is already boiling, I will add the pork. First of all, before I video everything, I already prepared all the ingredients. And then what I did with the pork is I already blanched it. So by blanching, you have to boil water. And then when the water is already boiling, you have to put the cut pork, the fresh one. So if what I did is I boil it for 20 minutes and then I throw the water, I rinse the pork with a running cold water. So that's what I use. And then I got as I told you before, we're using Kangen water. So I use that Kangen water to boil the water that it's boiling there. It's Kangen water. So they said it's healthy, in which we notice it's healthy also. So since then we're using it. Okay. Hey, how's my baby? Tiki. Ang baby kong guwapo. Okay, so the water is already boiling, so I will add the pork. Okay. So right now the pork is there. So what I need to do is cover this and simmer it for a while. Okay. So I will simmer it for maybe like 30 minutes only because I already boiled a while ago. Because the pork chunks is very small. So because my husband bought the small size. Okay. So yeah, that's how it is. And then after that, maybe we're going to add the call that tomato. And what I usually do is I add table salt and pepper. Okay. So I add a bit of pepper. So I like food with peppery, so that's it, tastes peppery. So I put a lot of peppers to my food and put some salt. Guys, in cooking, if you're already like used to cooking, you know how to calculate or yeah, You know how to calculate how many salt you wanna put in. It depends upon the pot that you're going to make, to use, or how much is the food that you're going to make. So right now, I'm not using anymore the measurer in cooking, because I usually use this. I will usually cook this type of food. And then at the end, before I will prepare or scoop up the food and put up onto the table, I retaste it again, and which is if the taste is already enough or not, then that's the time I will add more salt, like that, or pepper, or we use patis. If you're not familiar with patis, okay. So, patis. Patis is a fish sauce. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fish sauce. So I'll put here so that I will not forget to add later. Okay. So the choice of vegetable that I'm adding it is I choose an okra and bokchoy plus this. I haven't cut the eggplant, because as we know, if we cut eggplant for a long time and we just stay outside, we just leave it outside, it turns brown. So I don't want that thing to happen to my eggplant, so I will cut later before I will put inside the pot. Okay. So guys, this is like in my experience, it's so hard to be a mom, especially if you're alone. Like me, my husband leave us for work, and then maybe later he will come back. So no one carries caddy while I'm making something. So what I usually do is I use the carrier. So when I'm preparing the food a while ago, I'm washing the vegetable, cutting some of the vegetable, like the tomato, the onion, like that, some of the ingredients. I put caddy in a carrier, and we're cutting the vegetable together. Okay. Because my son loved to be carried, because they said I make him used to carry, I make him used to it. And this is my reason before is his only son that I have, so why not to use my time like that. But eventually I noticed that it's not really good that we're always carrying our baby, because when the time you need your time as a mom, so it's hard. Anyway, hello momshies, we love our babies, so we just love them so much. Right, Caddy? Mommy love you so much, Caddy. Oh, Jesus Christ, work. So as we woke up this morning, what I did is I prepared some food for us. So I bring Caddy to the kitchen. I prepared breakfast for him. I'll make my coffee, then I feed him. So it's good today because he finished all his food. So it's Gerber oatmeal with banana, and I usually put 1 teaspoon of powder milk. Okay, so he loved that taste. So he finished all the food that I gave him. And yeah. So after we eat our breakfast, we start making our pork sinigang. Okay. Do you wanna stay in your jumpero? You wanna stay in your jumpero ka na? Yeah? God is the glory. Stay in the jumpero? Wow! Wow, what's this? Wow! What's this? Yay! Jump, jump, jump! Wow, Peggy! Look at your slipper, Anna. They're so beautiful. Why? So I put Caddy in his jumpero and he stayed here for a while, hoping he will not cry. So I start washing the dishes. Okay? So this is the life of being a mom. So I've been a nanny for a very long time, but being a nanny is you don't have the responsibility to take care of the kid 24 hours. So 24 hours within 7 days a week. So this time that I am a mommy now, so wow, it's a big difference. Because here, right now, if you have your own family, your baby, so you are responsible to take care of them 24/7. And of course, you have to take care also your family, right? Your husband, like that. So, mommy do almost everything, guys. So, I really appreciated those mom who give up their their job just to be a plain mom. Okay? It's a big It's super big change in our lives. Okay? Okay, baby, I'm coming. Okay, anak. Mommy's coming. Oy. Mommy is here. Mommy is here. Mommy is here, baby. Oh, wow. I love you. Mommy loves Daddy. Whom I love so much. Do you want to sit now? Do you want to sit? Okay.